Ireland's rich culture, enchanting green landscapes, and friendly locals are just a few reasons why so many tourists make the journey to this island country. But with so many cities, charming small towns, and countryside settings to choose from, it may be hard to decide exactly what should be on your Emerald Isle itinerary. That's why we have compiled this list, so stay tuned in to find out. The Cliffs of Moher are Ireland's most popular tourist attraction, welcoming more than 1 million visitors each year. In fact, the cliffs are so popular that cities situated more than 100 miles away often offer full-day bus tours to the attraction. Once you lay eyes on this site, you'll understand why so many people travel hours to gaze at it. Measuring roughly 5 miles long and 700 feet tall, the cliffs provide breathtaking views of Galway Bay, parts of Connemara National Park, and the Aran Islands on a clear day. Though Dublin is Ireland's hub for politics, culture, and music, its approachable and relaxed culture sets it apart from most European capitals. Before making a beeline for the Guinness Storehouse, consider a walking tour to take in popular attractions like Trinity College and its swoon-worthy old library, the 13th century Dublin Castle, and the always exuberant Temple Bar district. Save time to take in the arts too. Dublin is home to the National Theatre of Ireland, as well as festivals and museums dedicated to Irish literary greats. Plus, Dublin offers easy access to alluring destinations like the fishing village of Howth and the Powerscourt Estate. Northern Ireland's unmissable landmark is the otherworldly UNESCO World Heritage listed Giant's Causeway. Tumbling into the sea, it's an astonishing geological wonder, an expanse of more than 40,000 hexagonal columns resembling a supersized pathway formed by volcanic activity between 50 and 60 million years ago. More fantastically, legend has it that the stones were laid by Irish warrior Fionn Macumal to use as stepping stones across the water to fight the Scottish giant Benandonna. Spanning both sides of the River Lee is the self-styled People's Republic of Cork, whose residents only half-jokingly refer to as the real capital of Ireland. A flourishing merchant city in the 18th and 19th centuries, its must-sees include the cherished English market, where Corkonians have been shopping for some of the finest produce from the surrounding countryside since 1788. The Glucksman Gallery within the grounds of the leafy University College Cork, and the Crawford Art Gallery set inside the repurposed 18th century Customs House. Cork's closest port in Cove, with its colourful houses creeping up the hill, was the last place the ill-fated Titanic docked in 1912. Celebrating its 400th anniversary this year, Birr Castle has been occupied by the Parsons family since 1620. The hoi polloi can get the opportunity to peek around the castle and its extensive gardens that are home to more than 2,000 plant species and a grove of towering redwood trees. Also on display is the Great Telescope, completed in 1845 by the 3rd Earl of Ross, who was one of the first to discover the spiral nature of the galaxies. With its stoic castle-wild northwestern coastline and Great Crack, Donegal checks off many items on an Ireland vacation bucket list. In the city centre, visitors can see the 15th century Donegal Castle, grab a pint of Guinness in a traditional Irish bar dating back to the 1700s, or revel in a high-spirited festival. Meanwhile, scenery seekers can drive along Donegal Bay to the Slieve League Cliffs, which are nearly 3 times as tall as the Cliffs of Moher. Dingle feels a long way from anywhere, but the charm of this West Kerry fishing town in the heart of the Gaelic-speaking region is worth the trip. The pubs lining Main Street double as grocery stores, and its annual gatherings such as the Other Voices Music Festival and the Dingle Food Festival draw a crowd. It's also the jumping-off point for the remote charms of its namesake peninsula, the vertiginous drive around Slee Head with its views of the Blasket Islands, Sybil Head, which was used as a filming location in Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Galway. Often called the City of Tribes, Galway has a relaxed, bohemian vibe. One of 2 European capitals of culture for 2020, this is a place that celebrates creativity and craft. A university town with a strong sense of its Irish heritage. Visit the 16th century Spanish arch overlooking the Claddagh, where the River Corrib mingles with Galway Bay. Dip into its thriving traditional music scene, stroll along Salt Hill Pier, and watch the hardy souls taking the plunge into the icy Atlantic waters. Newgrange, Meath. A marvel of early engineering, Newgrange is one of Europe's most remarkable Neolithic archaeological sites. Older than the Great Pyramids of Giza and Stonehenge, this sprawling passage tomb dates from 3200 BC and, through a feat of ingenious Stone Age design, its main chamber is illuminated once a year, clouds permitting, when a small slit over the entrance lines up with the rising sun of the winter solstice in late December. Glendalough, Wicklow. Set in a deep valley gashed through the hills during the Ice Age, the 100-foot round tower of Glendalough pokes up through the trees, bordered by steep forested slopes of the surrounding Wicklow Mountains National Park. This ancient monastic settlement and pilgrimage site, whose name means Glen of Two Lakes, was founded in the 6th century by St. Kevin and is one of Ireland's loveliest beauty spots. And that wraps up our tour of the best places to visit in Ireland. From the breathtaking cliffs of Moher to the vibrant streets of Dublin, this country offers something for every type of traveler. Whether you're drawn to its rich history, stunning landscapes, or warm hospitality, Ireland is sure to leave you with memories that will last a lifetime. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow travel lovers, and subscribe to the channel for more travel guides and tips.